showing you some basic assisted PNF stretching techniques for the shoulder, elbow, and wrist extensors. For this series, I'm going to show you two variations. One is going to be with a contract-relax, and the second is going to be with an added antagonist contraction. For this first part of the stretch, we are going to be focusing just on the extensors of the shoulder. So by stretching the extensors, what we're going to do is take them into flexion. What we want to do for this one is keep the elbow straight. By keeping the elbow straight, we are going to focus mostly on the muscles that are involved in extension, such as the posterior deltoid, and we are going to eliminate some of the stretch that we are going to get from the triceps and some of the other muscles that are involved in extension of the elbow. So we are going to take the arm into flexion until they can't go anymore. If the client is restricted at any point, what you would do is take them to the point of restriction, and then you would ask them to bring their arm down. Once they can't go any farther, then you would give them another tap to let them know to relax. And then if you wanted to add an antagonist contraction, what you would do is one tap, and then let them do that for 4 to 7 seconds, and then they would relax and bring your arm towards the table. And they would assist you in the stretch. To make this a little bit more intense, now what we could do is stabilize at the elbow and take them into elbow flexion. So now by taking them into elbow flexion, we are not only targeting the muscles that are involved in shoulder extension, but also in elbow extension. So muscles like the triceps. We are going to take them into as much elbow extension, elbow flexion as we can. If at any point they're limited, so Tasha doesn't really need this one too much, she has pretty good extension in her arm. But if they were limited at any point, what you would do is give a little tap and straighten your arm for me, and relax, and then you would take them farther into flexion. And then if you wanted to add an antagonist contraction, what you could do is take them to the point where they can't go anymore, give them one tap, and then I want you to do a bicep curl for me. Then once you've taken them into as much shoulder flexion and elbow flexion as you can, then you're going to take them into wrist flexion as well. So what you would do is once you get them as much wrist flexion, you're going to stabilize at the forearm. The other hand, you are going to be scooping underneath and taking it into as much flexion as possible. And then for this one, 2 taps is going to let them know to straighten out their hands. And then 1 tap to relax after 4 to 7 seconds. And then if you want to add an antagonist contraction, 2 taps, straighten out your hands. And 1 tap if I want you to flex your wrist for me. And that is how we perform some assisted PNF stretching of the shoulder, elbow, and wrist extensors.